Hi everyone, I'm going to do an empties and products I regret purchasing video. And I know some of you guys probably think this is really boring, but I personally love watching these kind of videos because, you know, if someone has used up a whole product, they are probably pretty informed to make a good review of that product. And I want to know from you guys in the comments, what products have you guys bought recently that you didn't like or that you just didn't use up, or which ones you used up and you will absolutely go out and buy them again. So leave that in the comments. I'd love to see your favorites and your hated products. Let's start off with the kind of products I regret buying. So it's this dry shampoo that I bought in Germany, Allgemeiner Trockenshampoo, and it's in this orange bottle. And you know, the first time I tried it, it worked well. It did leave a white residue, but I thought, you know, it works really efficiently because you can brush out the white stuff. I used it once. I swear to God, I used it a single time, and look, there's nothing coming out of this anymore. Like, how disappointing was that? I grabbed for this bottle once, sprayed it on, and then I go to use it a second time and it's just empty. How is that even possible? It just disappeared. And then the next one is this. Oh my God, this product, terrible. This is also one of the dry shampoos that I picked up in Germany at Müller, which is the drugstore, and this is their own in-house brand. It's the Personal Professional Products Artist Hair Celebration. I have never had a reaction like I did to this product. I sprayed it, I just started coughing for about 2 minutes. I don't know, there's something in this that is extremely irritating when you breathe it in, but this just left me in a coughing fit, which is not attractive. And then I actually tried it outside on my balcony. I was like, you know, I'll just try it outside. Same thing. What is in here? And then this one, it's the L'Oreal, and there's absolutely no name on it. How is that even possible? There's not even a sticker on the bottom what these are called, but you guys know what these are. It's like kind of those liquid lipstick type of glosses. This thing just has the most terrible flavor. Fruity and floral, but just overpowering. When you put this on your lips, it just makes me gag. Like, it just tastes like I sucked on a piece of soap. This was kind of an expensive product also for drugstore. This is really expensive. I don't think it has the consistency of a proper liquid lipstick, because for that it has to be more pigmented than this. The texture is just super oily or something, so it feels like you're eating oil. Like, it gets in your mouth and you're just eating oil and you're eating the perfume, and it's like, you know, I really don't need this. Okay, are you guys ready for a bit of a controversy right now? Yes, Bioderma Solution Micellaire. There has been so much hype around these products. I bought this in a double pack when I was in Paris. They came together for 15 euros, which was not too expensive. I'd heard so many good things about this. I don't really know what the point of this remover is. I think this is really great if you are a makeup artist and you're using it to remove sort of stuff on other people. And I have used it in that setting. I've used it on other people. For myself, it's just, I don't know what is the point of it, because it doesn't really remove eye makeup. I have tried it, like just how you soak the cotton pad with a lot of the product and then you hold it onto your eye for a long time and then you just kind of lift it off, and it just does not work for me. All the sort of the waterproof stuff like mascara and gel liners and anything sort of more tougher just stays on my eyes with this. So for the eyes it's completely ineffectual, and for the rest of my face I tend to really not use makeup removers, because at the end of the day I just wash my face with a facial cleanser, and so this kind of becomes just an extra step that I don't really know what is the point of this water. And it's sad because I still have like a whole bottle, and I know it's like, ew, controversy, everybody loves this. No, I just don't really love it. Overhyped product, like you can probably find something similar at the drugstore. Like, don't order this online on Amazon. Don't bother, it's not worth it. According to Julia Graf. This mascara by Maybelline, it's the Big Eyes Mascara Volume Express Waterproof. This is like Clump City. I don't know what the heck is with this mascara. So there's two sides basically. One side is supposed to be for your top lashes, and then this is the really thin brush on this side. So this is supposed to be for your under lashes. This side is actually not bad, and I probably will use this mascara up just on this side. This side, which is supposed to be like for your just looking at it makes me just want to puke, because even now when I'm just looking at the bristles, the whole top of the bristle is full of little clumps already. All those beautiful little clumps, they just transfer flawlessly onto your lashes. So then you've got these thick, gloopy lashes with little clumps at the end, which is just so freaking awesome. So if you like that look, definitely go and buy this mascara. And the rest is just Empties. So let's go through this. I've got stuff saved up from, I don't know, a couple of months, I think. So first thing I used up is one of these shower gels, and I really love this. It's the Fruitini Peach and Pear. This smells so good. Oh. What I love about it is that you can hang it in your shower on a little knobby thing or a hook. You kind of just squeeze it and it comes out on the bottom. So, and they're so inexpensive that you can be extremely wasteful with this. It smells really good. It smells very, very pear scented. I love pear scented things, and I love pear juice, but somehow I don't really go crazy about pears. Then I also bought this. It's the Herbicine Wuta Camille Hand and Nagel Balsam, and it's a nail and hand cream. This is kind of another product I sort of regret buying. I don't know, I was kind of thinking of throwing it into that first thing. I did end up using it up. The thing is, the pump mechanism, you see there's supposed to be the pump that comes down here, and this broke off at the very end, so I can't really get the end out unless you shake it out. I don't know, this just wasn't really, to me, moisturizing enough. It was kind of thin and runny, but I kind of like my hand creams to be very rich and a little bit oily almost, so that they really hydrate. So for me, this wasn't good enough. This is the L'Oreal Mild Makeup Remover for eyes and lips, and this is the waterproof formula. I love this. I've already repurchased it. This is such a great eye makeup remover. Unlike the Bioderma, it really removes the eye makeup very well. It really does a great job of removing, you know, waterproof makeup and gel eyeliner, which I use a lot, so I love it, and I've already repurchased it. Another product that I've kind of not really used up, but I don't want to use it up anymore, is this one by Almay. It's the Moisturizing Eye Makeup Remover Liquid with aloe, cucumber, and green tea, and this is 100% fragrance free. You can get this at drugstores in North America. It does kind of work, like it does work to remove waterproof stuff, but it is super oily. Unlike this one by L'Oreal, it's also a two-phase, but it doesn't have that extreme oily texture when you're done. This one just leaves like an oil slick across your eye. Nah, this one's just too oily for me, so no, I don't think I would repurchase that. The other thing I used up is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask, and it looks like this, and this took me a while to finish. I don't like the scent, which is why I don't think I will be purchasing it. It is a very silicone-y type of conditioner, so it feels like awesome when you're putting it in. It feels really sort of slimy, slippery. It does leave your hair feeling nice, but it just feels very silicone-y after and just coated in silicones, which is why it works. But on the other hand, I don't really want all that silicone in my hair, and I don't like the scent. The scent is this kind of, I don't know, this fake apple smell. Ooh, I don't know, I don't really like that at all. It smells very cheap, like a cheap fragrance, which I would kind of expect from a very budget range. Then the next thing that I used up recently is the Norwegian Formula Lip Balm. This is with Nordic Berry. I love this lip balm. I'm going to definitely rebuy it because I used it all the way up. It works great. I love that there isn't too much flavor in it, but it is very hydrating. When you put it on your lips, it just feels very soft and very nourishing, and it doesn't just feel like a greasy slick of oil on your lips like the Labello ones, which I really don't like. So this is a great lip balm. I used up one of these wipe packets. This is by Coop, which is a Swiss like food chain store. And the thing is with cleansing wipes like this, I always just go for the cheap ones because you go through them so fast. There's only 25 in there. I mean, why spend so much money on really expensive wipes? I'd rather spend money on like good skincare and then getting a cheap wipe in between. I don't know, that's my thing, but it worked great. And what I like about this one is that even though this is a cheap price point, It has the sort of you know, that kind of baby wipe flip top that really keeps it from drying out. Next product I've used up is this Plus White 5-minute speed whitening gel. Yeah, this is really good for whitening your teeth, and what it is basically a gel. You put it on your teeth, and what I do is I just buy a mouth guard like at a sports store and mold that to my teeth and then just put it on top. You put it on, and after 5 minutes it starts to whiten the teeth. So I tend to leave it in for about 20 to 30 minutes, and it really, really works. I have been using it again. I ordered it on eBay because this is not available here in Europe, but I think you can buy it at Rite Aid, I've heard, in the USA. That's what someone has told me. It has definitely, I don't know if you can tell, but my teeth are looking very white again recently, and it's because I've been doing this again. And let's see, I've also used up the Oibos 10% urea foot cream. This is an awesome foot cream. My gosh, that sounds so naughty. Foot cream. This has urea in it, which now I looked this up and somebody was like, oh my gosh, your foot cream has urine in it, but it's not really true. It's not actually urine. It's some particle that is also found in urine, but you can also, God, this is just sounding like the worst video. I use this urine foot cream, yo, get it? No, but seriously, it is just a very, very rich foot cream. And just forget I said that whole thing about urine. Just wipe that from your memory for a second. But it has, why am I trying to get this out? This is empty. This has such an awesome rich texture. It really soaks into your feet. I like to put this on in the evening when I'm going to bed, and then I let it work in overnight, and then in the morning your feet are like baby soft, and then my feet look like good. I don't know what feet can look like. The next thing I used up is the CD Young under 25 Cadea Vera Milda Reinigungsschaum. Wow, this must be really interesting for you guys in North America. No, but this is a really inexpensive face cleanser that I picked up at Müller again. What I love about it is it comes out as a foam, so when you pump it out, it's already kind of foamed up, and then you put it on your face. What I love is that it doesn't dry out my skin. It removes all the makeup except for like waterproof stuff, but I used the eye makeup remover before. This is just for the rest of my skin. These are the main two makeup removers I use. This on my eyes, and then this on my whole face after. I have sensitive skin, and these do not irritate me. This does not burn in my eyes. It leaves a very refreshed kind of feeling after. It's so cheap. Like, I can't believe I found such a great cleanser for like €3. Oh, I used up the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express waterproof mascara. I think I raved about this recently in a drugstore video, like top 5 drugstore products, and then I was using it again and I was like, you know, this is really getting dry, so I think it's time to say goodbye to this. That was not planned. It's getting really dry, and I think it's just time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Yes, I am also an opera singer. And then is also in here this Nivea Sun sunscreen, and this is not even completely empty, but I think again it was just time to say goodbye because this has been sitting on my shelf for a really long time, and I don't know if sunscreen loses its efficiency after some years or if it expires. I bought this because it was in the summer when I was going swimming in the lake very, very often. So it says that it's extra waterproof, which means it's super greasy when you put it on, but that's what makes it really waterproof. It's actually meant for kids. I guess, you know, if you're going swimming a lot, that's good because you don't have to reapply as often, but it is very oily and heavy. I'm out of that age where I really have to buy kids sunscreen, you know? I think I can take the next level and buy a little bit more of a higher end sunscreen. And then the last product I used up is the Alpecin Schuppenkiller shampoo. So it's like a dandruff killer shampoo. I know, it's like, ooh, taboo. How can I speak about dandruff? Ooh. But there was a time when I did have dandruff, and I actually am a person, I rarely break out on my face. You know, I don't have like acne or stuff from skincare, but I break out from shampoos. If I sometimes try out a new shampoo, especially ones that have really strong perfumes, I break out on my scalp. So I have to be really, really careful. And I think at that point I had tried out a new shampoo that I'd had an allergic reaction to, and it just caused a ton of dandruff. So it was shedding, I guess, the old skin or something. So it was like exfoliating. So I had to pick up like a dandruff shampoo to get rid of it. And I did use this whole bottle up, and it was super effective. There's salicylic acid. It's almost like putting an acne product on your skin, almost if you have like breakouts on your scalp. I know this is like sounding grosser and grosser, but everything's fine now. This was just after that really bad reaction that I had to another shampoo. And I think the zinc I read up is the stuff that's working against the dandruff. Anyhow, this really worked. So if you are someone who suffers from dandruff, like it's, you know, I think it's good to talk about this stuff on YouTube, because some people are like really ashamed of that they have dandruff, and you really shouldn't, because it's just a skin condition that you have. And for me, I get it sometimes when I try out a new shampoo and I react badly to it. Well, I wouldn't rebuy it now because I don't need it now, but if I had that issue again, I would go out and rebuy it. So that's it for all the products I've used up and all the regrets. I guess subscribe, see more videos, be awesome, run through the park naked. No, don't do that, you might get arrested. Anyhow, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.